What it is, what it do, cyber world. It is your girl, Ash Brown. All right, this is the Ash Brown Uncensored podcast. This is the show that's unscripted. I may bring up some random stuff that happened in the week. I may bring up some random stuff I've seen on social media. You just don't know. So I've been having some pretty interesting conversations with friends and friends of friends and all that good stuff, getting caught up with people and trying to get back onto the social scene. That's been interesting, Atlanta. But I want to talk about today about how fragile the male ego can be. And this is not across the board. I'm not talking about all men. I am not generalizing. I am talking about some of y'all, though. Let that not be unheard. I am talking about some of the men that are out there. Now, some men are so threatened by a woman's success, by her potential, about what she can do, about what she has done, that they will purposely stunt their growth. What do I mean? They will put these women in these controlled environments where they control every variable in that environment, in that relationship, in that marriage, in that business partnership. They want to control every aspect of it because they know if others start to see the light that shines in that girl, that light that shines within her, she might take off. She may leave them behind. And they just couldn't deal with that. They just couldn't even just foster the thought, oh my gosh, she could leave me. So they will purposely do things to keep you in these controlling, these calculating, just unhealthy relationships because their ego is so fragile. They cannot fester the thought of that woman not being there for them, that woman moving on to clearly better waters. Talking about somebody today. Talking about somebody today. And it's just so crazy. So I was talking with a friend of mine and we were talking about this girl that we knew back in the day. And everybody was cool with her. She was just a really cool chick. And got her first boyfriend. Had never really dated anybody seriously. Had got this first boyfriend. And everybody know when you get that very first boyfriend, it's just, oh my gosh, the stars are aligned. Everything's just wonderful. But she started to change. Her spirit started to change. And she wasn't hanging out with us nearly as much. We weren't talking on the phone. This is before social media, so we weren't, because really all you have is school and after school, and that's basically it in the phone. And she just started to change, and everybody was kind of noticing that, she wasn't hanging out with us nearly as much, and weren't really talking nearly as much. And when we did see her, it was all about this guy. Everything was about this guy. Oh, he's this. Oh, he's that, and blah, 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 woo, woo, woo. Well, as time would go on, and typically we would hang out during like holidays and stuff. We would all do like a group session. Like if we had dates, we would all like have our dates at the spot at the place or whatever the case is. But she started to decline these invitations. And so we're like, okay, well, she got stuff going on and maybe she's got work or whatever the case is. But slowly but surely, one of our mutual friends basically pointed out to me and the rest of us that this guy was absolutely isolating her from all of her friends, isolating her from everything that she knows. And he wanted to be the sun, the moon, the alpha, the omega of her life. And she was allowing it. Why? There could be a whole laundry list worth of reasons why. And long story short and to the point, she just stopped talking to us one day. She just stopped talking to everybody in the group, and we all knew what it was. Yeah, disappointed, yes, but not necessarily hurt. Yeah. And time went on, time would go on. This girl, let me tell you, I have a gift, y'all, that I can see things in people. And it's one of those gifts that clairvoyantly I can just pick up on. And this girl had a talent for fashion. She would come to my house sometimes and literally pair up clothes together that combinations that in my head I would have never come up with, y'all. Never. I would have never come up with. She was always experimenting with cosmetology. She would have been really, really good as a cosmetologist, but she didn't believe in herself. The girl had talent. She would figure out ways of coloring her hair without having to deal with going to a salon and paying outrageous prices because, everybody's family can't afford that type of stuff. Everybody ain't able. So she was always experimenting, but she always experimented right. And when I say she experimented right, meaning she would experiment and it would look like walking onto a red carpet somewhere. It'd be like, oh my gosh, girl, what did you do? Oh my God, that looks so, can you do my hair like that? Can you do my outfit like that? And so she always had this natural knack for fashion, makeup, hair, just all around women just taking care of themselves. She had a natural knack for it. Everybody ain't able. I know I'm not. I still follow the directions on the box. I still do. But as time would go on, we would hear little rumblings here and there about her and what she was up to. And after they had that first baby, that's it. That's essentially, it's not that your life is over. You just have to figure out how to navigate life with a child that needs you for everything. And so, again, they had a baby. Why? She didn't necessarily want the baby, from what I'm told. But he wanted the baby. Why did he want the baby, y'all? Control. Well, now I've gotten you pregnant, and now you're never going to get away from me. We're going to be dealing this life thing together. Why? Because now we have a child. And like a lot of females, I'm sure she wanted to get married. I'm sure. And he looked at that as, okay, well, we're about to get married. She's definitely not going to look anywhere to see any aspirations for herself. She's not going to do anything. She's going to be my wife. She's going to be the mother of my kids. And that's what it's going to be. And essentially that's what happened. Sad story. So we, out of the mutual group of us or whatever, had gone up to someplace and saw that she was like a manager. She was a manager at the spot. And while it pays well, they said that she really didn't look happy. They said she didn't look happy. Yeah, she's got a management position, but she would have been far more successful in my eyes and fulfilled in my eyes if she had gone toward her dream and really been able to pursue those things. But sometimes people will see the light in you before you see it yourself. And he saw the light in her, y'all. He saw the light in her. He knew if she take off with this cosmetology stuff, if she take off with this fashion stuff, she's going to forget about me. She is absolutely going to forget about me. That's going to be the end of that. I got to intervene. And that's what happened. It's insane. It's absolutely insane. It's unfortunate as well. But that's the way life goes sometimes. That's the way life goes. But yeah, that male ego is fragile. Like, you would really sit up there and use a child. You'd use children to control a woman. You'd use marriage. You dangle it over her because you see what she's capable of doing. You see how far she can go. And you don't want her to go that far because in some aspect, it reflects how far you didn't go. I'm talking about somebody today, y'all. Y'all get me on here preaching. I'm talking to somebody on this Sunday. I'm talking about somebody. But I digress. It is what it is. But that's basically the story. So for all the males that are out there that aren't like that, I love y'all. Keep doing good. Put some good energy out there. Keep it going. Tell some of your brethren, the one that's talking crazy and acting funny to women, talk to them. Just take them to the side and, I don't know, bop them upside the head or something. Get some sense to their head. Anyways, I hope you guys have a great, fantabulous week. Talk to you later.